All right, everyone. Hey, I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a licensed realtor here in Florida. And today, I just want to review with you the map and how to search it and what the Villages looks like as a community, because it's so hard for buyers, especially if you haven't been there, to conceptualize just how large everything is and the specific areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore the areas, and I'm going to click on several homes so you can find, you can see what to expect in those areas. If you want to buy or sell a home here, call me. I'm your girl. All right, before I get started though, I do want to show you a couple cute things. First, this is a coloring book that I printed. It's on Amazon for little kids. It's all about color my plate. There's a place for them to write their name, and also all different types of foods and snacks for them to color. Great activity if you're looking for a gift for a young one on Amazon. Just it's under Robyn Cavallaro, and I'll put a link in the description box below. And if you have your favorite pickleball player, I do have, this is for kids, but for adults too, because there's a lot of lines in here. This is one of the, like a mandala coloring book with some cool pickleball sayings. So if you have a pickleball fan, you want to pick that up on Amazon too for the holidays. I have a lot of other things, some personalized shirts and gifts also on Amazon. All right. That's the commercial piece. So now let's get to the map. All right, so when you talk about the Villages, we talk about sections. And right now this says we have about 500 homes for sale. So I want you to look. These are some of my new listings, and we'll talk about those in a minute, but the last two that just went on, 449.5, we have 412 Franklin Court, which is a Winslow down in Hawkins. And I get Hawkins and St. Catherine sometimes, a little mixed up, but this is a three-bed, two-bath, almost 1,800 square foot home. And I do have a full walking tour video. But very cute, very spacious. You have privacy with the wall in the backyard. And this seller is moving back up to Long Island because she has a grandchild and wants to be near her family. All right, so you can give me a call if you want to take a look at that one. And also, I know people get annoyed at this, but this is a great first home, snowbird home, or investment opportunity. This is a one-bed, one-bath updated home, Nuevo Leon, which is in the Spanish Springs area. And if you're looking on, so if you look at my listings, you'll see these here. You can hit the map, and it'll show you exactly on the map where it is. You can go back to details. You can find similar listings. If you need a mortgage calculator and walk score. Yeah, you can walk a lot of places, but. So anyway, what's great, look at that backyard. So this piece here, you can see they've landscaped it with stone, but you have room for a pool here, and I do have a pool drawing available in the MLS, so if you want to see that, let me know. It's a unique property that you have a one-bed, one-bath with room for a pool, so that's pretty sweet. All right, so let's just get back into the map. All right, so here we are, and look, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't get rid of this, all right? These two have to go simultaneously. That's just the way this program is, so just bear with me. This is Route 301. And it runs north and south to the Villages. So this is Route 42 up in the north, runs all the way south down to, this is kind of like, this is still, well, this is 301 here. It comes down, it curves around in Coleman. They're actually going to build a bypass here somewhere. But, and then when you go further down south, and I'll show that in a minute, that's where you're going to find Moultrie Creek, Shady Brook, Water's Edge, Middleton, down that way. But this piece here is Marion County. And then again, when you're on my site, you'll see I have it broken up into sections. So you can actually, I can't click on the TV, but you can click on north of 466 Marion County. Now, I know this has been in the works for a long time, but we're breaking that down further on my site where you'll be able to search by village. So here you go. This is the Marion County piece, and you can tell this by the address. So now we have, you know, quite a few homes in this section. You're going to find a lot of them will have little to no bond. There's gas in this section. There's kind of a big home here. So you can see we have all different styles and models of homes here in this Marion County section. This one happens to be 2,100 square feet for $479,000. But you can scroll, and as you scroll, and if you touch, it'll kind of highlight on there the home. Actually, was in this the other day. Wow, how about that? But you also can favorite them. You can hit this little heart here, like I'm going to do there. See, I highlighted that, and it'll go into your saved search. All right, so that is Marion County. You're going to find a little bit higher tax rate up here. But you do also have access out of Buena Vista up to 42. And this is where the Publix is. And also, if you're a vet, that's where the VA clinic is, up in that section. All right, so next, we're going to go back, scroll down a little bit. Gonna just go backwards and I go back to the whole map again. And then also on my site, whenever I have a listing, I will put here, these are all the listings. I'll usually list it, but we have who's offering compensation. And right now, all my listings are offering compensation. I haven't found a listing yet, even if it's other realtors that they're not paying buyer's compensation. So that is not something you need to worry about. But if you're concerned, I do have a video about buyer broker agreements and what that means to you. And you can check that out. I'll put that in a link below. I might tag it up here. I'm not really sure yet when I get to editing. All right. So now let's go back to north of 466 Spanish Springs. So I consider, and most people will search by like the nearest town square. Okay, so again, this is Marion County, and then 466 runs through the villages here, 27. This whole piece that's not Marion County, with the exception of the historic side, because I have a separate tab for that, that's considered, I consider Spanish Springs. And actually, if you're on the Buena Vista portion, you're pretty much equidistant to Spanish and Sumter. But here, I don't know why actually, I do have two listings in this area. One is the one in Nuevo Leon, and then this is Thorncrest. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath, and they actually have a really pretty kitchen. It has low ceilings, but a beautiful yard. And what's nice, I love this kitchen. What's really nice about this location is it's where are we? It's like right over here. All major shopping and all of your, let's just get that a little bit. Okay, so you can see which was the high school, the charter school, but Walmart's here, there's Publix, there's all the major box stores, gas, banks, everything you need is right in this section. So if you are someone who maybe has a little bit of a hard time getting around, and you need to be able to walk, or a short golf cart or car ride, this section is awesome. This piece here just above 466 and then this piece just below it, I think are great locations because you're super close to everything. And I do have listings in that area. All right. So that's the piece we call Spanish Springs. So go back. And then I'll just take a little peek at the historic district. So the historic side, that is going to be across 27441 outside of Spanish Springs, which is, let's get that up here. So Spanish, obviously, Spanish Springs is here. So it's this piece here. You're going to find in this section a mix of manufactured homes, singles and doubles, and stick-built homes. And what I mean by that is a builder went in and put the, for the foundation, they built the walls, could be vinyl sided and wood, it could be block and stucco, because developers are going in, knocking down the manufactured home and rebuilding. So that community is rebuilding, but it's still many years before all those manufactured homes are gone. But you get an awesome deal up there. I mean, seriously, you can get some slick homes in that area. And for a good price. All right, so now we've gone to the historic side, and we're going to move a little further south. So as you can see here, this is Lake Sumter Landing, because again, this is for, I'm sorry, my washing machine's on. People, I have to multitask. So I'm sorry if you heard that going on, but I'm not going to turn the dryer on. How's that? All right, next, so 466. And this is 466, 466A, right across here. This is the piece we call between the sixes. Typically, right now, everybody wants to be between the sixes. Not my opinion. If you watch my videos, I'm going to show you where I think everybody needs to be looking. But in this area, again, you're going to find every style home and in every price range. That's the great thing about the community, that you have the opportunity to live everywhere. So if you're looking, obviously all of the activities and golf courses and the rec centers, highest concentration is here. It's also the highest concentration of people, and for me, because I like to do things outside of the villages, where I live is ideal because it's easy to get on 75 and the Turnpike, in my opinion, more so than in this piece. This is kind of like the middle of the sixes. So this piece and north, what you're going to find there, a lot of low to no bonds. And a lot of the homes in that section do have natural gas. I don't know if that's important to you, but it's something that you should think about. It might be consideration. Once you get in the middle of the sixes down to 466, you're looking at homes. Let's just pick this one, for example. They have electric. And look sometimes that is for somebody. For me, I want gas, but not everybody needs gas. So this is in St. James, but we've got all different homes and different prices. And again, when you're looking on my website, look at the map. If you see, you want to click on a home, you click on it and it'll take you where it is. Now, on my site, my listings are always going to pop up first, just the way it works. So, but if you went and clicked on any one of those circles, it's going to bring up just a little piece of the homes that are in that section, which I think is very, very helpful when you're trying to find what you're looking for. Okay? All right, so that's between the sixes. Now we're going to go to 466, and this is Route 44. This is the Brownwood section. Now I call this whole piece Brownwood. Even if it's, there we go. From Buena Vista over to Morse, I call all of that Brownwood. Now, what you're going to find unique in this section is, also, we'll pull this over, there is a piece of it over here that's Fruitland Park. So when you go over here, this is Morse Boulevard, this is Moyer Loop. Once you cross like over here, this becomes Lake County. And there's Lake County, was a little higher tax rate, and then there's the Fruitland Park city tax. So those taxes just a tad bit higher than Marion County. Obviously, the middle of the villages where Sumter County is the least expensive. Brownwood is here. This is Lake Deaton. So you're going to find, again, we find homes in all different prices. All you have to do is click the button, and that is going to show you what is in that little section. And you can see they're all different homes in different price ranges. Now, if you're going to click on that button, you're clicking on like a specific just micro section. So in those micro sections, most of the homes are about the same price. This one here, so this is picking up outside of the villages just because I clipped a little bit of it when I did the line. My web designer is doing a better job than I did now. And that, I think that website, we should be done with that in a month, I hope. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna go back to the map so you see the villages as a whole. Here, let's even, watch out, so you get a look at Florida, all right? So this is 75. Lake Apopka, you know, you're getting down into Orlando over here. This is, where are we going? Turnpike Claremont is over here. Lake Mineola, which is really cool, downtown Claremont. So you just have an idea of kind of where we are in the state. And again, this is 466A, 44. This is Brownwood. This is Megacin. Now Richmond starts all of what I call south of 44. Now south of 44 has grown larger since I moved here. Okay. That's kind of, and actually, because this is getting redone, this piece, look at all this. This is Wellpoint. This is going to be Eastport. Let's see, this is Middleton, Moultrie Creek, Shady Brook, Water's Edge. Yeah, Wellpoint's here. Water's Edge down here. Then Newell, Lake Denham, Dabney, and the Enclave, Chitty Chatty, and this is St. Catharines and Hawkins, DeLuna, Marsh Bend, Fenny, DeSoto, McClure, and I go over this piece because this is the section that I think is going to be hot, hot, hot in about a year. So you want to get in now. And the reason why I say this, because everyone wants to be between Sumter Landing and Brownwood, right? But now when this section, when Eastport opens up here, this piece, we're going to be between Brownwood and Sawgrass and Eastport. We're going to have 3 areas for food and entertainment. Shopping and amenities still have to reach down here because all we have is Magnolia Plaza. So there's not a lot to offer there, but it will come because they're on the, if we build it, they will come. So they will come. I mean, it took a while for the Magnolia Plaza to get there. I mean, I've been here 5 years and it wasn't. It came like in 2021 that opened up. But you can see we have, oh, look at that pretty house. This is one of my listings in Case and Hammock. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath gardenia, over 2,000 square feet. They have enclosed lanai with glass. Let's get in there. They enclosed the lanai with glass and has an outdoor kitchen. Sorry, I'm probably moving too fast. Here, this is what I want to show you. Because I did have somebody call me and say, oh, I found a house cheaper, but this house, that house did not have this. My seller spent probably $70,000, $80,000 in closing this and putting in, there's a grill and hood inside. Now the hood sucks it actually sucks the heat out when it's really hot and the cold, but it'll suck up all the gas. This is 2 code. This has all been permitted and closed out. But definitely if you're looking to be in that Case and Hammock area, that is a great opportunity for you. I do have a couple of other listings coming up that I'll talk about in another episode, but I have 3 more that are, they're all over the villages. One is down in Lake Denham, which is a rental. and it already has well, the tenant's moving out, but it's got a sweet lanai. So look at that coming up. So anyway, there you have it. We have gone over all of the different sections in the villages, and you actually can see on my website how to search it. Now, I will tell you, when you go onto my site, after you scroll about 4 or 5 pages, you'll get a pop-up that'll say, hey, subscribe. You have to enter your email address, and you will get into an automated campaign where I'm asking you questions, sending you listings based on your particular criteria that you've set up. If the criteria is incorrect, please email me or call me, because a lot of times people set things up and they don't know. They have it incorrect for what they're looking for, and then they're getting information that they don't necessarily want because the search wasn't set up correctly. So if your search is not correct, please let me know. This will prompt you to sign in. So you'll see the same sign in come up. If you already have an email address registered, you just go to the very bottom. I can't bring it up here. Go to the very bottom, I'll just say log in. You don't have to complete all that. You will continue to get this message if you don't accept cookies. If you don't accept cookies, websites freak out and they don't operate properly. So you must accept cookies to get this to operate. I've had plenty of people complaining to me about my website and they didn't accept cookies, so that is human error. Remember that, accept cookies and only put your email address in once after you've already signed in. If you have any questions about the villages, the different areas, tax rates, I do have a lot of information on this channel. Don't forget, like and subscribe, because it really does help me and this channel, not me physically, but this channel grow. And I want to make sure everybody gets as much knowledge and has an informed buying decision as possible. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this new setup. I've actually put an extra light here to bring some light in on the side. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. And until next time, I'll see ya.